La 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 la.
Oh, for a muse of fire that would ascend to this place and say, a bench for a throne, a car for a donkey, a woman for a boy.
No, it can't be.
Mortimer Pauline Huddlesworth III, come forth and be judged this night by Christmas in all its merriment.
It's Sir Mortimer Pauline Huddlesworth III, damn you!
To be knighted, Mortimer, is to approach the Queen. And to approach the Queen must mean you have either had the restraining order removed against you or they hand out knighthoods via email.
You're supposed to be dead.
I am dead!
Oh?
Being dead has offered me the opportunities of employment I've not known in years. Just recently I finished a run as Peter James in a small off-Broadway show called The Cackle Sisters. Huzzah!
Right. Jigglesby, I'd love to chat, but I'm waiting for someone valid to arrive.
Whom?
Anyone else. Now, if you could clear the stage, I'd appreciate it. Oh, and to clear the stage means to leave it. That's theater speak. I wouldn't expect you to understand.
But you're waiting for me, Huddlesworth. The ghost of Christmas present. Huzzah!
I'm afraid there's been some terrible mistake, on par with the Hindenburg crash or Lawrence Fishburne's turn as Othello.
No mistake, Huddlesworth. 'Tis my night to fly you to fancies of Christmas mirth you've never seen. Huzzah!
Why do you keep saying that?
Because it feels right for the character.
If I held out a sharpened branch of mistletoe, would it feel right for you to fall on it?
Morty, we're both veterans of the stage. Just for one night, can't you enjoy some Christmas mirth?
I am a veteran of the stage, Basil. You once thought a green room was where people assembled pool tables.
You're just jealous, Huddlesworth.
Basil, I'm going to stop you right there. It's been a wonderful evening, and I look forward to never, ever seeing you again. Bravo.
Huzzah!
Stop it!
Mortimer, our lovely evening has only just begun.
Oh, no, Basil, I'm quite finished.
Sir Laurence Olivier once said to me...
Don't you dare quote the Baron at me. Don't you dare.
He saw my feste in Berkshire.
Jigglesby, everyone who lingered long enough for you to undo your belt saw your festy at some point.
Feste in 12th Night, you swine-trampled mushroom.
I saw that performance.
Did you?
I remember I tried to pull my ears off and hand them one each to the people on either side of me.
Well, Sir Lawrence told me it was nothing short of invidious, so feel free to put that in your pipe and smoke it.
You know, Basil, once when I was a young man, I found myself trapped in a stalled elevator with a bag of mostly broken Triscuits, Don Rickles, and a starving blue jay who introduced himself only as Tata. By the time those doors opened, 4.5 hours later, I had lost a good deal of blood, my enthusiasm for living, and $70 in cold hard cash to Mr. Warmth. But given the choice between there, then, and here now, I would, without hesitation, choose Tata and the elevator.
Morty, allow me to show you the delights and vicissitudinal heights of Christmas now! Do you know where we are, Mortimer?
Why are you doing that voice?
Because it's in character!
You're like a moose that's put on a human suit backwards.
Still the question remains, do you know?
Yes, I know where we are. That's my second wife in there, Agatha von Agatha. Looks like she's having some sort of party.
Doesn't she look pretty?
No.
No?
Pretty is for good-natured prostitutes. She looks radiant.
Dear friends, thank you all for coming, for joining an old woman like me on Christmas. Tonight, I'd like to raise a glass to a very dear friend of mine, Sir Mortimer Pauline Huddlesworth III, who sent the turkey for us all to enjoy.
Morty sent a turkey? Is the world coming to an end?
Oh dear, no, not the turkey we ate. This turkey. According to the card, it's a puppet, though I've yet to find the hole.
Eso lo que dijo ella.
Tiny Tim, I promise to let you out of your box tonight in exchange for your complete and utter silence. Yes? All right then. To Morty, wherever he may be.
To Morty.
Oh, come now. He's not that bad.
I was in a production of The Pirates of Penzance. Midway through the second act, he struggled to his feet, pointed directly at me, and screamed, "That rather sickly-looking pirate is a woman."
No.
Then he nearly caused a panic by threatening to burn the theater down, saying that's what Rodgers and Hammerstein would have demanded had they been there.
Oh, this is Christmas now, Kevin.
Well, I have a similar story. Morty directed me in A Raisin in the Sun. So one night, I was leaving the theater after rehearsal, and Morty offered to take me out for a drink, and then go back home for a night of tantric passion and chai tea smoothies. I refused, of course. So Morty went back in time and started the San Francisco earthquake of 1906. I mean, can you believe that he would do such a thing to me?
Now, Morty may have his flaws.
Morty appears in my dreams as a great glowing slab of French toast. He doesn't have eyes, but I can feel his gaze burning deep into my soul. He tells me to do horrible things, and when I wake up, I'm drenched in sweat and craving the comfort of my leather-bound Bible, which is hot to the touch when I go to pick it up.
Yes.
Sometimes I have to call my children just to make sure they're all right.
Yes.
It's just a dream, right? Morty's not French toast, right?
Well, I haven't actually seen him in a while. But I'm sure he's not French toast. I feel that's something I would know.
Well, how long were you married to him, Aggie?
For 6 of the longest days of my entire existence. I was so traumatized that for years afterwards I would go into a sort of trance-like state whenever I heard the word marriage. I mean, for a long time I didn't even know what marriage was.
The contract of eternal bond of love confirmed by mutual joinder of your hands.
Oh, by all that's holy, put a pin in it, Tiny Tim.
Do you think if we hit him with a stick that candy would fall out?
Well, there's only one way to find out. Am I right?
Yeah!
What's going to happen to Tiny Tim, Spirit?
I'm afraid they're going to beat him to death with sticks!
Basil, please go back to your real voice. I'm worried you're going to break a hole in the space-time continuum.
Sorry, yes.
I mean, do you even know where your diaphragm is?
in my medicine chest with my other contraceptives.
Is there some sort of screening process for your job, or do you just have to show up smelling like cornbread?
Still, I did get to show you a wee bit of Christmas, Morty. Surely you learned something.
Yes, Basil. I learned that one should always take a shotgun to bed with them to keep away the pests. Was that what you had in mind?
Oh, look! They're serving flan!
La 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 la.